Hey guys, welcome back to another video where I'll be sharing my flight experience to Hong Kong. This is my second time flying out this uni break and I'm really excited. My flight tonight will be departing for Hong Kong, which will be leaving at 12:45 in the morning. So we're gonna head to check-in straight away. And now we're on the check-in counter at Melbourne Airport. It's a self-check-in counter, which is digitalized. Unfortunately, I didn't feel like recording the immigration at this time because I feel like they're kind of strict. Anyway, we're heading to our departure gate. It's not boarding time yet, so we still got time. And I'm just like taking a quick walk around the departure gate terminal. It's really busy at this time since a lot of flights are flying out during the evening and late night. And a lot of shops are also closed. My flight today will be at 12:45 a.m. from leaving at Melbourne Airport. As a matter of fact, this gate was almost the same gate I boarded last month. I went to Malaysia. What a coincidence. And that's why immigration was a lot heavier than usual. Unlike the previous month where I didn't have to queue. To kill some time and not just sit around being boring and doing nothing, I decided to go for a walk. This will be my second time flying to Hong Kong from Melbourne. The last time I caught it was around 6-7 years ago. Sadly, I didn't film it because I wasn't allowed to bring my phone on the trip. So that bird will be my flight for tonight. It's a Boeing 777, which has a 333 configuration. Anyway, back to exploring. It's going to be my second time flying to that airport. Unfortunately, it's going to be a transit again, so I won't have a chance to go into Hong Kong. Now I decide to make my way back to my gate because like boarding time is approaching and I don't want to be late. And now we're about to board soon. It's almost 12:45. The queue seems to be quite long since it's a big plane. There are a lot of passengers tonight. It's going to be my second time flying with Cathay. And now we're in the process of walking into the airplane. The best part is like the whole way is not as crowded. Cathay seems to be such a good airline. I had the experience boarding with them from Hong Kong to Shanghai, which was during my China trip in 2019. And look at the Malaysia Airlines parked next to it. I boarded that airline at the same gate but at a different time when my flight was very early in the morning. But this time Cathay will be ferrying me. You know I just love to get the view outside. It's amazing. And now we're having a close-up on the Cathay plane. It operates to 81 routes across 30 countries. The hub is located in Hong Kong. I know Cathay had a subsidiary before, but unfortunately they closed it. So it's only Cathay at the moment. So it's going to be a 9.5-hour flight from Melbourne to Hong Kong, which is basically an overnight flight. So I might be arriving at Hong Kong in the morning, but for a transit. Hopefully will be enough time to watch 2 movies and eat 2 meals. Anyway, I'm just gonna take a break from talking since I've been talking too much here. Okay. Whoa, look at that, it's so innovative. This is the point where like boarding a plane becomes crowded. Now I've gotten myself seated, but unfortunately I didn't get the window seat, but it's fine. I have better access to the toilet anyway. Some options are advantages in one aspect but disadvantages in the other, which is why I learned that the grass isn't always green on the other side. Let's now take a look at the airplane's camera, showing the taxiing view. The enhanced flight vision system shows where the airplane is located at the runway, as well as the ground speed and the elevation. You could also choose a bird's eye view. And now we're going to take a look at what's on the menu. 2 meals are offered since the 9.5-hour flight. Anyway, dinner is about to be served. I already had dinner before the flight, so my stomach is not in a bad mood at this time. I decided to entertain myself with a movie called Rush Hour. It's a really great movie because of Jackie Chan, and the American spy actor is quite iconic as well. I've watched 2 sessions throughout the flight. Now that I've gotten my dinner, I want to see what's inside. Since I decided to use the toilet, I decided to check out the lavatory as well. It doesn't look too bad, it's fairly clean. Now I'm tracking mid-flight. We're going past the Pacific Ocean, we go around the Philippines. It's night on the sky, but it's daytime in Melbourne since the time zone is quite different. And now we're moving on to our second meal, which is going to be breakfast. I can't wait to see what they're going to offer. Now that we've got our breakfast, it's great to see they always serve bread. Since I'll only be staying in 2 hours for transit in Hong Kong, I'm just going to go have a look at the connecting flight. Unfortunately, I didn't get the landing down pass, so I only got the push in since I was sitting in the aisle seat. Now we're in the process of deboarding the airplane. It was such a great flight overall, and I really liked the service. The flight attendants were quite attentive. Although I do have a few downsides, to be honest. One of them was that you had to pay a fee for Wi-Fi. I didn't want to pay it, so I decided to use the in-flight entertainment. And another downside was that my screen randomly blacked out, so I couldn't really use it for like half an hour, but luckily the flight attendant was there and decided to reset it for me. But regardless, it was such a great experience. This is the view of Hong Kong Airport. It's a really great time to arrive because I can come during the sunrise. It's great when my flight arrives in the morning, as like immigration will be quite chill. I haven't been to Hong Kong Airport in around 6 years or so, and the carpet seems quite appetizing. Anyways guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.